Hey guys, topic just got brought up about how long somebody should run their pump for their swimming pool in the summer, their filtration pump. And all this should be based on turnover. How many gallons a minute your pump moves, how many gallons are in your pool, swimmer loads, debris loads. Now, commercial pools, they have to turn the pool over. The entire volume of water should have to go through filtration once every 6 hours. That's 4 times a day. They have to run nonstop. Now, being a residential pool, it's very unlikely you need that kind of turnover, but like here in Texas, in our environment, the average pool needs at least 2.5 turnovers per day to be able to maintain the pool properly. We have a high debris load, we have a lot of critters, we get really hot sun, long days, and the pools here get used a lot. So 2.5 turnovers per day typically works for us. Now, if you live up north, say New York, something like that, you don't have any trees in your yard, you hardly ever use the pool, you don't have any dogs that swim, you get very few critters, you got shorter days, cooler days, 1.5 turnovers per day may be great for you. There's a law called the gauge Bidwell law, and that's the law of dilution, and that's used heavily in the pool industry. Basically, this law, they did the studies, and if you turn the pool over, this is a perfectly circulated pool, which probably doesn't exist. So we're talking laboratory conditions. A perfectly circulated pool, 1 turnover filters 63% of the water, 2 turnovers filters 86%, 3 turnovers filters 95%, and 4 turnovers takes it all the way to 98%. Now, again, that's a perfectly circulated pool. But the average pool, you have dead spots, you have areas that don't get near as much circulation, so because you have to consider a lot of the water that's gone through the filter is coming back into the pool. Some of that water is going to go right back into the filter. Some of it may go once every 3 or 4 hours. Some of it may go once every 2 or 3 days, depending on the circulation in the pool and what kind of exchange you have throughout the pool. So the gauge Bidwell law is what we base our turnovers on what is safe. And like I said, every pool is different. There's one recommendation I want to throw out the window, based on air temperature. Guys, that's the most worthless formula on the planet, because you can't tell me that a 20,000 gallon pool that has a 1 horsepower pump and heavy usage needs to run the same many hours that a 10,000 gallon pool with a 2 horsepower pump that never gets used. You can't base on air temperature. You have to base on the pool, you have to base on the environment, you have to base on the usage, debris loads, swimmer loads. So please throw that out. Stop considering that and just do some math. You can find your pump charts online. You can figure out, how many gallons per minute my pump moves on a variable speed pump. They all have charts, and that will show you with average total dynamic head how many gallons per minute that pump will be moving at whatever speed. I know Jandy, you go to jandy.com, I think it's a pool pump calculator or pool savings calculator. Research that. It's going to be fairly close to everybody else's pump, but it will show you how many gallons a minute that pump moves. And you can even compare it to single speed pumps at different sizes. So, do some math. Don't just, hey, it's 80 degrees, I need to run 8 hours. It's 90 degrees, I need to run 9 hours. Because, guys, that's not math. That's just picking an arbitrary number and running with it. So do some calculations, get proper turnovers, and more turnover the better. Better circulation the better. Make sure you're eliminating your dead spots and handling all these other needs. Chemistry becomes a lot more simple if you're not putting loads on it that are unnecessary because you're not brushing, because your circulation's poor, because your filtration's bad. So just do some math, guys, and your pool, turn it over as much as you can stand. More the better. Y'all take care.